watch Rebels.
Oh
definitely.
Sally Hawk that
Because I heard it came to an ending too. It didn't just get canceled. It actually
it came to an ending.
Oh, okay.
and
which is roughly around
amazing.
the Obi-Wan kill starts
on
all the time.
On Disney Plus, it's 4 seasons. So
it's not that long.
That's 4 seasons. That's what's on it. And it actually, the whole time you're wondering, how does this filter into A New Hope? But it ends it really well. And one of the greatest characters in that whole show was Admiral Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Mm-hmm. Have you not read some of the books from back in the day? I want to see a fucking live action series of that man. Like,
they are talking about doing one.
Yeah.
I want them to make one.
And in Rebels, he was a badass character.
Yeah.
And it even gets to the point where I'm not one of the dark side people.
Right.
But it
Thrawn
gets to the point where
awesome.
you're like, okay, this guy he's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Like, he is an absolute genius.
He's an asset to the dark side.
Right.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, he just runs the Empire. He knows everything.
I don't know how they've not yet made a movie or show just on this dude. Because like that character.
They could have so many side stories. Obviously, we all want an origin story, so to speak, for Yoda.
Mm. Well, I was gonna say
I would love one on Mace Windu.
Well, speaking of Yoda, do you think Baby Yoda is related to Yoda? Because that could be our origin right there.
Because they live so long. Baby Yoda.
Because in the show,
he's like 50 years old.
He's clearly a baby.
Because they live to be centuries old, 800 years old.
Yeah.
So there aren't very many of them. But all, I don't remember what species it is, but all species, Yoda species, every one of them is force sensitive. Every single one of them. But there's only, a certain number of them. And that's what, man, I would love so much to have a Yoda origin story, and they're talking with the Knights of the Old Republic that they're coming out with.
That's gonna be bad.
Yoda's not even going to be in it.
Well, he was a part of it, wasn't he?
Well, he's got to be there because he was 800 years old when he died. He faded away.
He went to take a long nap.
And this Knights of the Old Republic is supposed to be 600 years before that.
The Force
he's
took him
200
back.
years old at the time. So was that a teenager?
Yeah.
Had to be.
Dude, imagine seeing a teenage, young, inexperienced Yoda. That's such a cool story.
Man, as much as you don't like the prequels, when he first pulled out his lightsaber and actually started fighting for the first time,
man,
that was...
I don't know. When I was a kid, I got so fucking stoked. I was like, oh my God, Baby Yoda's flying right over. And then as an adult, I looked down and I was like, yeah, but then what does he need the cane for? What the fuck does this man need the cane for? Like, what is he doing? So I still love Yoda. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, what does he need the cane for then?
The guys who made like the bad lip reading and all that shit.
Yeah.
They made a song about Yoda and his cane.
Oh no!
Did they really? I remember something about Yoda and the seagulls or something.
No, they made one about. They made one about his cane, and my little brother showed me it. I never laughed so hard in my life. Like I was like, and it explains everything. It explains everything about like why he keeps the cane and everything. And he talks about how his cane is better than a lightsaber and stuff.
All right, maybe I need to watch that video then.
You do.
I was just like, when I saw him do all this, and I was like, well, he just picks up his cane like he needs to. Dude, you just. What are you doing?
He even says in there, it's all a cruel ploy to show I'm weak.
Well, then not only that, but then it kind of like it messed up like his character in Empire when he meets Luke and is training Luke and he tells him all this matter you don't need it. You need your brain. But then he uses it and it's so convoluted. I don't know, man.
It's a very the whole story, Yoda story, Star Wars story.
It is convoluted in a way.
It's convoluted. It's complicated.
But I mean, if you're, we like Star Wars, Marvel, you're willing to, suspend disbelief.
So we've talked about everything else, and it's already past 15 minutes. We've gone 16 minutes, but I'm going to continue the same ways. We talked about everything else from the prequels to the Force Awakens saga to the original 3. We haven't talked about the elephant in the room. Solo, Rogue One.
Rogue One was amazing.
Rogue One, what I really loved. At first, I didn't care for it. I liked it, but I was like, eh. And then I saw it again, and I was like, you know what? This movie is actually fucking fantastic.
I thought it was amazing.
I wish the characterizations of everybody was a little bit better. Overall,
was it just me, or was the Darth Vader scene just fucking
by far the best?
Yeah. So I was like...
Like, no Star Wars fan had a problem with that.
No.
Like, that was incredible.
That was...
Solo, it was okay.
It was all right.
I liked Solo.
I will say this, like, this might piss some people off. I want to see a Lando Calrissian movie with Donald Glover.
Oh
yeah.
He was fucking fantastic.
Absolutely.
Like, he was so fucking good. I was like, dude, give me a movie with this guy, with that actor. He was good.
The hardest thing in the entire Star Wars universe is the timeline.
Yeah.
Where everything falls. And when we saw Solo, and at the very end, old girl was talking to Darth Maul.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait,
so
hold up. Wait a minute. So I had to start trying
to wrap around your head, where does it...
The last time we saw Darth Maul, he got cut in half.
Exactly.
What the hell?
Yeah. Well, I saw that, and then I heard from Clone Wars, like, no, apparently he is survived and came back, and I was like, oh, well, fuck, okay, all right, whatever. And then I saw the show, and it makes sense. Like, I get it. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. Back then, I was like, what the fuck? I thought this man was dead. What is he doing here?
Jinx on you. He's fucking alive.
He's still alive.
He's more than alive, too. He's an asshole.
He's
right
like
now.
the Simpsons.
I am excited to see how this final season of Clone Wars ends. Right now, kind of lukewarm.
It's a little.
I might have to get back into it.
It's
dragging a little bit.
I think I might give Super.
But I think it's picking up.
Give it a chance.
I will say, as far as like everyone, especially in the media, everyone's talking about the strong female characters of like Star Wars and everything. Ahsoka Tano deserves her own fucking movie. She is by far.
She's
better than fucking Rey. She's not going to hit Leia, obviously, because Leia is classic. And I love Leia.
But Rey.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, Ahsoka Tano led the whole. And you knew in Rebels, you found out she started the rebellion.
Yeah.
Like, she was
there's a whole arc. I don't think you're there yet, but later in the Clone Wars in the show, there's an arc where she kind of sort of is starting the rebellion, and they don't even realize it.
Yeah.
You start getting the inklings of it, and it's crazy to see. It's so cool.
And she let, as powerful as she is to leave the Jedi Order.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was she did it by choice, but she was set up. It was.
Yeah, that bitch fucked her over big time.
Oh
yeah. Oh hell yeah.
But I mean, I guess everybody has their path.
Mm-hmm.
But boys, I don't want to cut this short, but I'm out of whiskey.
Yeah,
I got some Whataburger.
I think we're almost out of time. We need Whataburger, and
we went over on time. But Will, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this long, almost 2 hour long.
I think
it was worth it because we finally got the trio.
Worth the wait. Even
just like
even Sean's dark side.
Still
even with the dark side coming in, the losing 30 minutes of footage, which if we find one day, we're just going to release it.
Yeah, we'll release it.
The lost 30
We'll release that when we
watch
have our
tomorrow.
VH1 behind the
scenes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning,
those old
show up.
VHS tapes, y'all remember those?
But y'all keep listening every Friday. We'll release a new episode. And go check out that Facebook page, the Untamed Texas Podcast.
Please do.
Again,
thank you if you already have. If you already have liked it and everything, shared it, please.
Just continue.
150 y'all. So when we get to 500, somebody's going to get that autographed T-shirt. It's going to be worth some money someday.
Hopefully.
You're going to want to get that framed.
Hell yeah.
You're not going to wear that.
They're gonna sneeze.
They're gonna find
Mama Jean finally sneezed.
Y'all remember like
back this whole time.
Back in the day when they used to do like time capsules? They're gonna find this shirt from 50 years and be like, "Oh my god, look at this shirt!" And be like, "This is 2020." Hold up, y'all put that back. You're gonna release the
Corona.
You're gonna get flashbacks.
What the fuck is a podcast?
Yeah, what the fuck is this? This fucking asshole.
We got this shit shipped in our brain.
Was this not an 8-track?
Yeah.
No, this was on laptops. What the fuck are those?
Because by then you'll have the computer implanted in your brain.
Everyone's gonna be in like VR at that point. Which in a future episode I will be talking about. I gotta get you boys on VR.
Well, we can talk about it.
We can talk about it, but
stay tuned.
We both got.
I'll be back.
I almost brought my headset here to show you guys.
Stay tuned. Y'all tune in next Friday for the episode 4.
Next Friday, tomorrow. Yes, next Friday.
And then
stay untamed,
stay safe, and wash your fucking hands.
Yes, sir. Please, y'all enjoy.
Take it easy out there.